Hi Tara, I'm Karl Spring, the weatherman here at Kolar Chev Buick GMC. Well, on this cloudy day before the blizzard comes tomorrow and Wednesday, let's take a closer look here at this Dodge Intrepid. Now, as you know, of course, it's a 1997. It has 191,000 miles. It's not brand new, we all know that. Let me just give you a quick walk around here, and we'll go over some things. We'll look under the hood. As you can see, of course, there's some rust here. Now, you will always find there's more rust on the driver's side than the passenger side. And that's because as you drive with oncoming traffic, all the slush and snow and salt gets thrown against that side of the car. The passenger side isn't nearly as rusty. We do have a crack down here. Okay, the lights are okay, but there's a little crack down there, that plastic shell there. That doesn't affect how the car works, obviously. Hey, your plates here are good till June of 11, so you don't need new plates till the end of June, so that's a nice thing, bonus. Let's keep walking around here. You see this side, there's not nearly as much rust as on the other side. That's because the passenger side faces this side of the street as opposed to oncoming traffic. So that's how that works. Okay, the lights work. The headlights are good. Okay, we're good there. Again, the plate's good till June. Let's look under the hood here. Now again, anything that is 14 years old and 191,000 miles, you know, you see some leakage here around the top, a little oil leak. But again, you know, for a car for $995, you're going to have some of that. It seems to run okay. You know, I don't hear any squeals or anything. So it sounds good. You know, again, you got some oil leakage there, but on an old car, that's what they do. The battery looks a little bit older, but again, it started fine today. I think you'd be fine all summer. Maybe before next winter you need, you know, a new battery. But it's certainly good for now. Okay, V6 engine, 3.3 liter. Alright, so again, the engine, you know, has some wear on it, but then again, it's 14 years old, but it does seem to run okay. Alright, you got a little crack down there in the plastic. The tires you asked about, let's look at the tires here. Let's see. Okay, you got a little wear here on the edges, but the middle doesn't look too bad. You know, I mean, with spring and summer coming, you're fine. I'm not worried about that. Again, some rust down here in the lower quarter panels. Again, worse on the driver's side. Let's check this tire here. You know, not a whole lot of tread. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're, you know, kind of rounded off on the edge here. Again, before next winter, you'd want some new tires for the summer. I think you're fine. Check the other one here. The rear tire, you know, similar. You know, they're not terrible, but I'd want new tires before next winter. Some with a little bit more tread. The fourth one here, you know, about the same. It looks like they've got the better tires on front, which is what you want. Okay. Let's go ahead and look inside. And you had mentioned, of course, you just want a car to get to work and back, and I totally can understand that. I've got a 20-year-old son who's the same way. Just want a car to get to work and back. In the back seat, seats 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course, we would clean this up some more before we sold it too. It hasn't had a deep cleaning yet. Electric locks, electric windows. In the front, so you have seating for 2 here. You've got armrests here in the middle. So, I mean, you could squeeze 3 people in, but you only have 2. No, wait, you do have 3. Look at this here. You do have seating for 3. Here, 1, 2, 3. So you can put 3 in the front seat, actually. Okay, electric windows and door locks and mirror. On the inside here, I checked the heater, and it works. Okay, so you're good for that. Even though it's spring, it's still kind of cold out. The radio. Okay, so radio works. Now, the air conditioning, I don't make any promises about the air conditioning. A lot of times on cars this old, the AC needs to be charged. It has cruise control. I haven't tried it yet, but it does have cruise control on the wheel. Again, the lights here, you know, the lights work and everything, so you're good there. Let's try driving a little bit, okay? I'm going to turn the fan down so you can hear the engine. Alright. Oh, now one thing here. Now, the check engine light is on. Now, on cars this old, there's so many sensors that just kind of get old with time. And I mean, most cars this age have some check engine light on. I don't know what it is. It could be an oxygen sensor. It could be 100 different things. On old cars, you know what you do? You kind of just ignore it. Because on a car this old, it probably would cost more to have it diagnosed and have some sensor fixed than to just leave it alone and forget about it. Again, as you said, all you want is a car to get to work and back until you can afford a nicer car. Do I think this would do that? I do. You know, now I can't look with x-ray vision in the engine and see what's going on in there, but our guys here, our technicians, when we get cars in, they test them, they road test them, they check them out in the shop. On a car this old, they mainly want to know, is the car safe? And they do a safety check on that. So is it a great car? No. Is it a safe car to get to your work and back? Yeah. Will it last you for 5 years? Probably not. Okay. Now, here, let's go ahead and look. We'll go on a quick test drive here. Okay, the blinkers work. All right, here, listen to the engine. You know what? It sounds pretty good. And here, I'm gonna let go of the wheel. Okay, I'm not even holding the wheel at all. A little bit there, but it steers straight. The ride is pretty smooth. Okay, we're gonna turn left here and do a U-turn here at Sam's Club here. But it drives pretty good. You know, it drives smooth. It drives straight. You know, the shocks aren't brand new, but they feel all right. Here, and again, we're just going straight here. You know, and it doesn't pull hard to one way or the other, so the steering seems pretty good. The wheels seem fairly balanced. You know, and again, for a car for $995, I don't think it's too bad. Here, listen again. I mean, you know what? It's got a little zip, actually. I mean, listen, for a 97 with 191,000 miles, it's a little bit peppy. I've driven cars that are much newer than this, with less miles, and this thing's got more guts. Of course, it is a 6-cylinder, not a 4, so it's got a little bit bigger engine. But Terry, I tell you what, for $995, you know, a car that would get you to work and back till you can afford a nicer one, I don't think it's a bad deal. I really don't. I hear, we're going over some bumps here. I hear a little bit of noise from the shocks and struts, but again, a car that's 14 years old, you're going to have that. And I probably wouldn't bother to replace the shocks or anything because it would cost more than the car is worth. But as far as getting you to work and back, I do believe that it would be okay. Right? So we're going to be here all week, of course. We're here every day, open till 7. Now, as you are probably aware, we have a blizzard coming with 50-mile-an-hour winds and maybe a foot of snow here on Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you can make it down today, it'd be good before the storm. Otherwise, you probably want to wait till Thursday. Although, because of the price of the car, I have had more email leads about this car than any other on the lot, just because folks need a car they can afford for $1,000. Okay, we'll go outside again here. Turn the lights off. So, Terry, here again is a car. Whoops, I left the lights on. I'll get those in a minute. So again, you know, it's not a new car. We all know that. But it'll get you to work and back. I do think so. So again, I'm Karl Spring, the weatherman here at Kolar Chev Buick GMC. Terry, my name is down below. My number's up top. Watch the video a few more times, see what you think. But you know what? For $995, I don't think it's a bad deal. So we'll hope to talk to you soon, Tara. Have a good day. And get ready for the blizzard.